The BRICS nations of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are considered to be the world's 5 major emerging economies. In 2012, the BRICS took the momentous decision to establish their own financing mechanisms, including a new monetary fund known as the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement (CRA), and their own source of development financing, the new development bank NDB. The BRICS nations have made significant progress in the development of these financing mechanisms, but there are still some shortcomings that need to be addressed. According to a news article from Lowy Institute, the BRICS concept brought the potential of emerging economies to the notice of the rich country's financial sector, which was narrowly focused and parochial. However, another news article from France 24 reports that the BRICS nations failed to rebuild the global financial order. Differences among member nations. BRICS member nations are too different and have too few synergies to represent a solid economic and political power. Lack of mutual economic interests. BRICS countries lack mutual economic interests, and trade between them is now less than $320 billion a year and declining. Competition in third markets. BRICS nations compete with one another in many areas, from clothing to international aircraft and military equipment markets. Diversity of cultures. BRICS members lack common understandings about priorities that are necessary for productive sharing of experiences. Another news article from Times of India reports that all the member countries have their own potential challenges with respect to political differences, economic instabilities, territorial issues, etc. Increased trade volume. Emerging economies have increased trade volume and foreign direct investment, which can lead to increased liquidity in local debt and equity markets. Lower unemployment. Emerging economies tend to implement policies that favor industrialization and rapid economic growth, which can lead to lower unemployment rates. Higher disposable income. Emerging economies can lead to higher disposable income per capita, which can lead to increased consumer spending. Better infrastructure. Emerging economies can lead to better infrastructure, which can improve the quality of life for citizens. Increased global influence. Emerging economies are becoming more influential on the global stage, which can lead to increased political power and influence. These are just a few of the many benefits of emerging economies. However, it is important to note that emerging economies also face several challenges, such as a lack of physical infrastructure, policy uncertainty, and informality. The new development bank NDB is a multilateral development bank that finances projects and innovates tailored solutions to help build a more inclusive, resilient, and sustainable future for the planet. The NDB was established by the BRICS countries Brazil, Russia,